Alright, start looking for any sort of compartment and passageway they could be hiding in. No, I doubt they'd be that prepared, but Ralgroth insists that we look for them in case they are. Tone down the sarcasm a bit. You're supposed to be a professional at this. Just find the mortals. It's the only job we have to do during this whole thing. Yeah, speaking of Gorner, where do you think he came from? He's been here a while, clearly, but where did he come from? Really? I always thought he was a doctor of some kind. Maybe that would explain his plague mask. But what about the soulless? How did he get them? You're stumped too, huh? Maybe he's like Diavolaki and is an intelligent member of them, or he's like me and just took command. At least Volnux isn't a mystery. From the way he talks and that sound display thing on his screen, he was clearly a DJ before he died. What do you think about Valden? Yeah, that explains his obsession with making deals. He creeped me out for the longest time, with his distorted voice and unending smile. Shut up. He's creepy. Valden didn't scare me nearly as much as De Moros did. Yes, energetic and fun-loving De Moros. She terrified me when I first arrived. I like to see you come face to face with a bipedal dog thing with its skull exposed and fire coming out of its mouth. No, I wasn't scared of the Imps. I'd rather you now make fun of me for being scared of them. I'm sure you were scared of some ridiculous things when you first got to Hell. So, was there? Come on. Was there anything that scared you when you first arrived? Yeah, I guess the gargoyles are intimidating, and Deerox is pretty unsettling. Anyways, have you had any luck yet with finding compartments? Keep looking. Once we finish with this, we have free reign. Huh? What did you say? What do I think of them now? Well, Volnix can get annoying at times. Dial back the energy and cut down on the DJ lingo. Gorner, well, he's an effective leader, but he's not much more than that. Ralgroth, very, ambitious, I want to say. Anyways, what do you think of them? Oh, I forgot. Searchers don't really meet with the higher-ups. Alright, don't get your arms tangled. At least you got Diavolaki and Todoroth. Yeah, they're not really the same, are they? Wait, what was that? Stupid imp! Get out of here! If they would have just stayed where Diavolaki sends them, then this would have been a lot easier. Yeah, I know we're barely doing anything other than killing time, but we're only doing this until we find a possible mortal hiding place, or we don't, and have free reign. Having to deal with noisy little imps isn't going to make anything go faster. Ugh, I just want this to be done and over with, alright? I still take no luck in finding anything. Well, let's just wait here for a bit and continue what we're talking about. Where did I leave off of? Oh, right. We were talking about what we think of the higher-ups, right? Well, what I think since you never met them. Alright, so, who did we leave off with? Ralgroth, right? I don't really know what to say about her. She's very ambitious with her plans, and she acts as though the imp hellhounds and gargoyles are her children. For now, who's next? Valdon, thank you. He used to scare me, yes. But since I have gotten accustomed to him, and I can tell he's charismatic dealmaker. Belmont, on the other hand, he's kept on my first impression on being a bloodthirsty psycho. Durox I never really met, no Phobaris, Solaris, or Lunaris. De Moros is a lot of fun, though. She's very energetic and seemingly just want to have a good time. I haven't been around Todoroth really for an opinion. Diavolaki is just... ugh. He doesn't seem to have any motive on his own. Just fine and killed what he's told. Yada yada yada. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what you want in Imp Overlord. Okay, can we both admit that the title Imp Overlord makes Diavolaki sound more powerful than he is? From his title you imagine an imposing figure, but no. The only intimidation factor about him is how many imps he brings along and whether or not he has that little hellbound besides him. He's only a half-foot taller than me, and yeah, that's tall for an imp, but it's still being called an overlord if he's not threatening on his own. I know, I'm not either, but I don't call myself an overlord. I don't even have a title other than my name. Do you have any kind of title? You too, huh? It's not like it's important to have a title. It doesn't do anything except add a bit of power to your name. The Spawn of Durox, Guardian of Sinners, and Balmont's title, Torturer of the Wicked, which is probably the most generic title I've ever heard in the decades I've been here. Yeah, I can't believe it myself. I've been in command of the searches for over 20 years. There were probably thousands upon thousands of commanders or whatever you called us for the searchers. Oh, really? What was the last guy like? That bad, huh? What made him step down from the command? Yeah, I say that would do it. I definitely now know not to piss off a gargoyle. Well, yeah, I already knew that, but now I definitely know. Oh, Diavolaki, what are you doing here? Oh, yeah, we were just killing time. We've been looking around for potential mortal hiding places. Tell Ralgroth that we're looking, but no such luck so far.
Ooh, as you command, mistress.
Ugh, I know he's trying to be humble and loyal to his superiors, but he almost has no expression in his voice. And before you point it out, yes, I've dialed back to my usual condescending attitude, but for good reason. It's tiring to do that all the time. I mean, it's partially an act and partially something else that I don't really want to go into right now. Anyways, what's another topic of discussion to kill time? Alright, compare demon origins to how they are. Which one first? Imps. Okay. You've been around them longer than I have, so maybe you heard something about their origins. The description does not fit the imps at all. After hearing that, you think that they were ultimate killing machines. But no, they're easily the weakest of the troops we have. They rarely ever hit anything with those fireballs they throw. They're barely strong enough to lift a piece of concrete, and they can be killed with a single bullet. Well, I guess that's true. The soulless do crumble like old drywall if you hit them hard enough. What about you, searchers? What's your origin? That explains the name. Then again, why else would your species be called searchers if you weren't designed to find things? Let's do the gargoyles next. Oh, you don't know their origin. Okay, then let's move on to the Hellhound since neither of us know where the soulless came from. Really? Well, I have seen that they're good in combat, but for the most part, I've seen hellhounds kept as pets. Diavalaki almost has one with him. Valdon has 3. Yeah, Solaris and the others are high-ranking demons, but the quadrupedal hellhounds were the ones I was talking about. They're basically dogs for some. Huh? What was that? What's my origin? We've moved past that part of the conversation. I said I'm not telling you. Fine. I'll tell you. My original name was Isabel Nones. In 1988, I had met someone I loved dearly, but I've forgotten his name since then. Anyway, late that year, I got pregnant. He didn't stick around, so my family and friends say they would help. Later that year, I found out I was having twins. When I had the kids... Great, I'm already choked up remembering this. I stayed with my friend and she was helping me raise little Nicole and Christian. She always joked about how I should have named them both something with N or both something with C. Everything was working fine. Until about the mid-90s, I heard Nicole yelling for me. I ran for the room, but... they were gone. Both of them. No sign of anything breaking in. They were just... gone. I was looking for them for hours. The police looked for them. I couldn't find any leads. So I took it upon myself to look for them. After months and months of searching and more guilt piling up. Needless to say, I had lost my mind. I was so desperate to find them that it consumed my life and I basically shut myself from everything else. Eventually, I thought I found a lead. Don't ask me what made me believe it. I latched onto it and chased it. Once I got to where they were being kept, I don't want to go into. Now, I can never see them again because I'm... this. And even if I did find them, I have to kill them because of Durox and his whole plan. And I... What did you say? You're... I never thought I would get to see you again. I can't believe it. Christian, you're actually here. Do you know what happened to your sister? She's a searcher too? Which one? Do you know? Nicole is... Evanescence? No, nothing's wrong, I'm so happy that I finally know what happened to you. Oh my god. Let's go find her.